Anyone can do it if you've got the passion and the drive. We're getting very real, getting very exciting. The market's just 2 weeks away, so I'm starting to feel a little bit anxious. I'm also feeling a little bit down because I found out last night that I got rejected from another market I'd applied for. I shouldn't feel bad because it was a massive market in Sydney, like 400 people applied, and I've really not had much market experience at all, so I shouldn't be too hard on myself. But to motivate myself again and to feel more calm about the upcoming event, I'm going to do a mock setup, so I'll show you a time lapse of that. I bought this off, I think, eBay. It is like the cutest little display. I've gone with the wood and white theme along with my brand colors of the pink and orange, like the soft colors. And so it's meant to convey like a cozy atmosphere. There's actually a competition at this convention for who can have the most cozy, whimsical setup. Should actually time how long this takes. That should help reduce nerves. So if I know, okay, I've got this much time to set up. I also have to be careful with my energy levels, you know. Pausing here partly to show you that I realized this is way more involved to set up than I was hoping for. I've got to go get a screwdriver, but also wanted to show you how funny it is. Nico's helping me today. He really wants to help. I'm sure he'd love to come to the convention. It's proving to be a lot more work than what I was expecting. So running through all this has really made me realize, okay, what I'm missing, what I still need to do, and I'll show you my to-do list in a second. Have you got any tips for me? Are you an experienced convention artist, or do you regularly attend conventions? What is useful? What do I need to know? Please comment below. So I've got my checklist here showing what I still need to do some last minute prep of this week and just assemble some of the consoles, my Sailor Moon pieces that are exclusive to this convention, glue some purse spinners, fix older pieces. So I've just bought a new sander from Resoners and it is amazing. It's really saving on the back and neck strain and the stress. And this is why we prep in advance. I've just double checked the details and I've got more space than I thought. So I'm just here on my dining table and I know that can hear Nico doing a poo in the background. I know the depth is 50 centimeters, so that's roughly the end of this little riser here in the back of this. But my dining table is quite small. It's only like 1.4. I put an extra 40 centimeters. I've got 1.8. Oh, that's great. So makes it a little bit hard to do the practice run through though. But what I'm going to have is this is going to be about 30 centimeters over. Hi, Nico. You can see I've put up my keychain holder. So this is my main theme colors. Obviously the nice calming orange and pinks. Obviously I've got to fill up the stock from the little shop that I have most of my stock in, but there'll be a much wider gap and I could actually, let's pretend, let's not drop that. Let's pretend that that is a lot more over there. So whether I'm, Nico, excuse me, whether I'm now going to be able to turn this My little mirror for trying on the earrings. It arrived, hooray. What have we got? I've done the alphabet, you know, the most common letters, middle, and then the rare ones. So making sure I have enough of the really more common ones. And then this is my planner. So I've got my packing list. I really think the key to limiting your stress is getting everything down, written down out of your head. And then on the day when you might be feeling a little less clear and a bit more nervous, you can just tick through. So, and also running through it all makes me go, all right, yes, I've got that. No, I don't need that. I'm going to have a sign up the back corner. I've made some little cute cat ears that I'm going to put up there. It's all getting very real, getting very exciting. I got the square reader to make life a lot easier, save battery power of my phone on the day, because I just film on my mobile phone too, so I'm not going to be able to have both going, and I don't have a powered site either. So I was putting this off, but I finally wrote down in one place all the things that I've invested in this business from the beginning. It is really a passion project, but I think it is good to actually track, okay, this is what I spent. And I know some things are kind of ongoing costs, like say consumables for these, you know, you got to buy more keychains and the, what are they called? The little things that attach the resin to the keychain. Bales. I really had to search for the bales that would go well with those. And it's all a learning experience, you know. I've spent quite a bit on the resin, but I've still got quite a lot left. And these are one-off purchases, you know, my displays, for as long as I take care of them, and they should last. And the idea behind this was that to reduce the setup time, so I'd really recommend this. I can link below what it actually is. It's one of those like teacher classroom pocket storage things where you put cards in it, but it's got the nice white background, so the products themselves really pop, and they can be self-serve, but they're protected. And yet basically on the day I'm just going to have it all in here and then just tie it up to there. I do have to finalize polishing these, so I'm not sure if you can appreciate it on the camera. It wants to focus on Nico, but they do have just a very slight rough edge. So these are the worry stones, like the Munbin printer. I could have just done that all on my own printer, but my inkjet is not very good quality, and the shop where I'm in, they required barcodes. These were too small to fit the barcodes on them, so I've just got the label and the price there. I think it is really important to price your items. So I have learned a lot, even though I've never done things before. I've obviously been watching other YouTube videos trying to learn what works for people, and I just enjoy watching these things. So I hope you enjoy watching this today and learning from me. And if you're looking to do your first market or convention, please feel inspired by this. Anyone can do it if you've got the passion and the drive. There has been a little bit of outlay, and I've got them from various places, like local here in Australia, Kmart, Officeworks, Spotlight. But I have purchased from online places, unfortunately, like Temu, but that was all in the experimental stages. Like I bought some resin there and some jewelry findings, and I've since heard some really bad press about like heavy metals and that. So now I'm buying from more reputable places, and the resin is Just Resin brand, locally made. But some things you can't get in Australia, so I have gotten some molds from overseas, one from New Zealand, from China. But when you look at it all in one go, some of it is ongoing, like my Canvas subscription. I do pay for the Pro, and the same with CapCut, my editing software for these videos. I could probably do the unpaid version, so I might need to look at that ongoing depending on how this whole thing goes. It's all just very, I've given myself, I think, 12 months to just kind of be in this experimental stage. And I started this in October last year, so I'm only just doing my first market now, end of June. So I feel like I do throw myself into things, but I also feel like, well, I've prepared a lot and it doesn't look like I have much stock here. But yeah, as I said, some of it is at the shop and I think it should be fine. You know, I'm not expecting to sell a crazy amount. We'll see though. And then because it's the starlight night on the first night, I'm going to have lights and then I'm going to have a sign. And this is saying, you know, exclusive Sailor Moon products. So I do still have a bit to finalize, as you can see here. So there's about 10 days out, but I'm just trying to just work through my to-do list one by one and hope I can at least make the table fee back. I know that's still not a profit because I've spent money on the initial setup and everything, but I'm just excited. It should be a really fun event. I've got family coming to support me. And if you're a vet professional, I do have 50% off for anyone in the vet industry. Because I think we just all work really hard and don't get paid enough, and I hope to see you there. The next video I'm going to actually film at the convention. It's in Brisbane City. It's called AzuriteCon, this shoujo theme, and I'm really excited to see how it goes, and I've got really no expectations. I don't really know what to expect. Nico, don't mess the display.